Well, hello again everyone. I am TextT21 and this is part 2 of my look at some of the features on the Samsung Genio Slide / Corby Pro. In this one I'll answer questions left in the first video, and if you haven't seen that, the link is in the description box below, and I'll show a couple more things that I didn't get to fit in the first video. So, same as before, you're welcome to leave comments and questions below, and I'll hopefully get back to you as soon as I can. So, let's begin. So, the first question was about whether the phone supports .jar and .jad files, which I believe are Java files, and the answer is yes, the phone does support those. If you add them via USB or Bluetooth or whatever, they'll usually go here into the My Files folder. From there you can install them, and they'll usually then move here to the Games and More folder. And all Java applications should work on the phone, as it does actually have Java. However, some things are not fully compatible, which is a shame, seeing there's not many games actually available for the Samsung Genio Slide because of its interface and the fact it's a resistive touchscreen. But if I just show quickly here the Facebook mobile app, which you can download from their website, I'll just show you the arrow panel. In some applications and games which won't accept that it's a touchscreen phone, this may come up at the bottom. And basically it's designed to replicate a keypad. So you've got your arrow keys there, you've got your two soft keys, you've got the OK, and you've got numbers. Look at that, it's incredibly small, so I'll lift it up there. But the camera won't focus. Well, there you can just about see that. They're numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the letters, so that must be really hard typing on those. And you can imagine the sort of game where it says use 2, 4, 6 and 8 to move. So it's a shame, really. So not everything will work on here, so make sure if you are going to download a game or something, make sure it's compatible for the phone. In addition to that, the phone does come with 4 preloaded games. These are fully compatible with the Genio Slide, however they are all trial versions. There we go, this is a free trial game. It costs £4.50 to unlock the game, and I managed to get Brain Challenge 3 from Gameloft. That's the only game I've found so far that works on this phone perfectly, so good luck trying to find those. One thing I'll mention on here, I'll come back to Paringo and Facebook later, there's an app called iNigma, which I had to download from iNigma's mobile site, and this can be used to scan barcodes, and I don't mean the standard barcodes you find on food or any other clothing. They're barcodes like this, they're called QR barcodes, and you'll usually see them on certain products, on posters, and you can scan them with your phone, mostly smartphones, however you can do it this, and they'll usually either take you somewhere or say a message or give you contact details. So for example, if you were to scan this barcode right here, it would take you to my YouTube channel. So give it a go if you want. But yeah, that's the only other app I found for this phone, so it's very tricky to find them, and even that iNigma app doesn't work very well often. It would usually refuse to do it, which is a shame. But basically, end of the day, yes, it does support Java files. The second question was about how many texts can the phone hold. The answer, 1,300. That's on the phone itself, and plus a few on the SIM card, so for example mine can hold 20. And finally, on the comments front, someone wanted me to show the photo editor on the phone, and I'll be more than happy to. Okay, so the image editor works in landscape mode, and it's no Photoshop, but it's a good substitute for something quick and fun. So if I load an image here for editing, so you go through your files and you'll choose an image. For the purposes of this, I will use a picture of a cat. This cat keeps coming into our garden and it won't go landscape. There we go. It's a picture of a cat that keeps coming into our garden and sleeping on the roof. So I thought I'll use it for this. But it's just to show you what you can do. So you've got effects, adjust, and you've also got a multitude of tools there which I'll come to later. In effects, you've got filters, so you can change the main colour of it. So you've got like antique, black light, black and white, blur, colour boost, you know, you've got all sorts of effects there, negative, for example, you've got posterize, and sepia, sharpen. That one's useless, look at that. But you can choose an effect and then preview it and such, so yeah, so you've got your original always there, and you can preview it, and you can always undo if there's something you don't like. So you can just play around with the filters there, for example. I'll leave that one. You've got styles, so you've got things like cartoon and stuff there. That's quite good. Looks like a painting by numbers, that does. You've got things like emboss, glow, magic pen, which sometimes works, most times doesn't. You've got... whoa, I don't know what just happened. You've got mirror effects there. Looks like some sort of baboon, that does. Oil painting, so there's a few things there to play around with. Some of them are better than others. You've got warp, so this usually works better if it's someone's face. So you've got all sorts of warps there to play with. As far as I'm aware, there are no actual warps where you can drag it yourself. But you get the idea. Loads of things you can play around with. Oh, there we go. You can also colour adjust it, so you can auto level it, you can change the brightness, add colour, so you can make it more red or more blue, for example, if that's what you want to do. And you've also got this taskbar here, and on here you can add things like text, you can add a photo within a photo, there's emoticons there, there's some clip art, which is not great, there's only about 20 things, and they're all sort of cartoony. And then you can change the image itself, so you can rotate it, you can change the size of it, and you can crop them. But basically you get the general idea, and you can end up with, you know, some fun edits of many things. So I'll show you a couple of examples that I've done. So let's see, so there was an advert on TV for some cat food, and it froze, so I took a picture of the cat, add text. I disapprove. So do I, really, but it's just simple little things. So the photo editor, it's good, it's basic, but it does the job. Most phones nowadays come with their own social networking capabilities. This phone example has its own Facebook app, it's got MySpace, it's got Google, it's got an instant messenger, and it's also got the YouTube link up there. However, the phone does have many more. You've got things on here like Google, you've got a buddy list, birthday reminder, got memos. Let's see, you've got Photo Bucket, Flickr, Picasa, Friendster, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Bebo. So you've got the main ones all on there. And basically, I'll show you on here, what you do is you take them from the widget bar, drag them in here. So here you basically can check your messages, friending, pokes, settings, and check what's on your mind. You can even refresh it there, which it's currently doing. There we go. So it's all on there, and you can just drag through and have a look. So there it goes. It's scrolling through all the recent statuses. One thing I haven't mentioned at all, actually, since this is a features review, features take up battery power. The battery power on here is good, is all I can say. I've had the phone for 3 weeks, and I've only had to charge it up 5 times, which is not too bad. That's what, once every 3 days. The things that really do sap the battery, though, are the Wi-Fi is a huge one, and things like videos. Music is not too bad. If I just find a song here, let's have a look. Yeah, so the music player on here, so here I've got a bit of Calvin Harris. It's a good music player, but that's it. That's literally it. I mean, you've got things like shuffle and your whatever you call it, progress bar, but that's about it, as I can say. And it takes a while for things to play. Like, I press play, that took quite a while for it to start playing. Next one. Okay, that wasn't edited. That's literally how long it took to change track. And that's the only downside, I think, to the music player, is it takes forever to change track. But it's not to change the track, it's to play it. Like here, it's paused, it's changed, it's changed, it's changed. But I play them, and it takes forever. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Simple, really. See you next time.